It's going overclock. This is Project Rainfall, all stripped down. I'm running a new dual loop type setup. I've got the H60 pump running on its own, along with my Danger Den, which is pumping through this line right here up to the big coolers up top. They both feed in from the bottom of the evaporative cooler, and right now I'm just checking for leaks and everything, seeing that everything flows properly, and yeah. So like you can see up here, water level's actually pretty high up on the top, and I can get some serious flow with these evaporative coolers up on the top. That's where it drains down into, where it then feeds into the rainfall drains. It's the baffle right there, and goes into the bottom. You can see where we're getting some nice flow into the two intake ports. So, yeah, I know there's crap in the bottom, but gotta clean it out. So I got plenty of flow in there. With this new dual loop setup, I can actually use the pump that comes with the H60 to provide flow for the H60 and the water block, while the Danger Den just is dedicated to flowing water through the coolers. And they both draw the water from the same point, so they're both getting cool water. So the Danger Den cools the water, and the H60 draws that cool water away from the bottom of the intake of the cooler and dumps it back in right before the pump. So it works pretty efficiently, and I'm getting a lot higher flow rates like this than stock, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. I've got the back fan off because it's starting to overflow the basin up on the top cooler, so I've got that blocked off. I'm just gonna add in a piece right there that will keep water from overflowing right there. Once that's in, it'll be all set. You can see how up on the top the entire thing is compressed with water. There we go, that's better. Those are all just water bubbles from the airlines when I turn it on. And all the parts where there's no bubbles, it's all solid water. Underneath this pane, it's all pressurized. It's a bubble down here and everything. You can see how this thing really gets the flow going. I mean, sometimes you can see random bits like go flying up through it. But that's the output port where all the water is coming out of the pump and going up to the top cooler. So that's where it starts, anyways. Then goes down into the coolers, as you can see. So you can really see it right there, how it drips in and saturates the towels. That right there is the water feed coming through the bottom of the case into the pump. This thing goes up and over to the barb. I mean, I wish I had a more elegant solution, but the power supply is in the way, and I tried to keep all the tubing inside the case, so it's kind of hard to do it otherwise, but it works. I've got it sealed permanently with silicone up top there. You can't really notice it from the top. You'd have to actually look underneath that. And usually with the side casings on, you can't really see that. And then this little section right here is the overflow, and it's also how the air from the bottom of the cooler flows up into the top. So You get the air. You get air flowing in right here from this fan on the front. Flows up, down, through. Flows over all this water right here. Comes up into this port right here. Goes over. And can't really tell, but there's a gap up there where air flows over, and it seals. This one seals these two halves. This one doesn't seal it. It lets air go over while keeping water on this side. And there's a hole drilled into this plate right here, so when water hits about here, it flows over and through. It stops the cooling, but it prevents the thing from overflowing into this side of the case. So the air then flows up and through here, passes over all these coolers, and gets drawn out the back through this fan. So it's a push-pull setup for the whole fan system, and it looks pretty good. But anyways, that's me testing Project Rainfall. I'll have some temps up later.